everyone. Welcome to Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, here for my Material Matters segment. Your weekly keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. I want to say happy Halloween, but of course it's the day after that, so I will wish that you had a good Halloween. I am, of course, filming this on Halloween, so we're going to keep the Halloween theme going. And today we're going to use the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco for our collective card for everybody. Well, I hope everybody had a good, safe Halloween. We couldn't have been safer. We've spent it in the graveyard, me and Mr. O, in graveyards, plural, as we visited relatives and friends who have passed. All right, let's see what we get for today. Appropriately, it is the Black Cat. Wow, how awesome is that? In this household, it's pretty awesome. And right behind me here is Shadow Cat. So the Black Cat means fortune meets opportunity. Sleek and black and lantern-eyed, crosses your path with a hiss. Good luck and fortune sweeps by with a kiss. So I'm going to grab a cough drop in a minute here. Let's see. Should the slinky black cat cross your path through this oracle, know that good luck and fortune will be meeting you promptly. Woo! Also know that your luck will be even luckier if you are prepared to take advantage of every special opportunity that comes your way. And you know, in the business world, you have to grab those opportunities before they're gone, because they may not come twice. So that's what I have for the collective for today. Awesome card. All right then, so we're going to get started with our friends, the air signs. Stay here, little one. You're not, aren't you? Oh, man. Well, here comes Shadow, and Shadow's got to stay. Okay, for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what your material forecast is for this week. And of course, it's from November 1 to 7, and the moon is in Taurus going into Gemini tomorrow, I believe, and we'll end up in Leo at the end of the week. We're just coming off, of course, the full blue moon on Halloween. So let's see what awaits us. And of course, Mercury's still retrograde. Okay, air signs, your focus card for the week. It's the Tower. It's the Tower upright. So it seems, air signs, we may have had some kind of setbacks, to say the least. You know, maybe something that you felt your world was crashing down. You know, for some of us, that could be a loss of job, a change of assignment, a loss of income in some way, some catastrophic bills. You know, things that just throw you off your game. But, you know, with the Tower upright, that indicates to me that, well, you've learned something from this experience. You're ready to move on and take that knowledge and make sure that we don't repeat those cycles over and over again. So there's always a positive to me with the Tower upright, air signs. I think that, you know, once this is behind you, you'll be able to look on all this and realize all the valuable experience you've gained, and you'll never repeat that cycle again, hopefully. So how do you prepare for this focus this week? Oh, it's the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is reversed. So I think the Five of Wands is indicating to me that there is going to be a lessening of some conflict. It seems as though maybe once, well, this is how you can prepare for it. Okay, let me backtrack. So basically, anything you can do to minimize conflict with others and maybe competition. Don't make everything about who's better than, I'm better than you, or I can do this job better than you. I'm a better student than you. Don't be in a competitive frame of mind. Be in a cooperative frame of mind. That would be the best way to navigate through these difficulties that you're going through. So will your collaborations with others, your networking, be helpful or hurtful in this week ahead? It's interesting. It's the Six of Swords. This is really an intriguing card to me. I wonder if in this case, air signs, this isn't talking maybe to people who are in the process of changing or starting a new job. It might be that you are meeting new people and you're kind of, maybe it's actually going to be a better scenario for you, that people will be treating you warmly and that things will be going smoothly. At any rate, it seems to me that the spirit of cooperation over conflict that we see here might be bringing you to smoother shores, to calmer shores. Will there be gains or losses, forward or backward movement, or no movement at all in this week ahead for you air signs? And guess what? You know what? If you play your cards right, you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles seems to indicate that there is some money for you. There is some possibility of money, maybe some money that you're going to invest, make a wise, smart investment. It looks like maybe, perhaps, some of us might be getting some money or some help and assistance from family or relatives. Maybe some people are getting a legacy or a will, that's coming through, and some money from that. But it's looking good. It looks like there's some returns for you, air signs. So let's kind of go through this again, maybe as I take the cards down. So we have the focus of the week is this tower, the tower upright. And I feel that this will indicate you will be experiencing something that just seems kind of catastrophic. And I mean, by that could be anything. For some people, it's a little thing that goes wrong that can set you off into a deep crisis. So it's something that puts you in crisis mode a little bit. It might be an unexpected repair, something you have to spend money on, and maybe it's because of some mistakes or errors in judgment that you have made. And so you will find a way to correct those. And in the future, you will look at this experience and realize, okay, well, we know that doesn't work. I'll never do that again. So that is how you can best prepare for that focus, is with the Five of Wands reversed, is to make sure you're more in a cooperative frame of mind rather than a conflict frame of mind, rather than in a competitive frame of mind. This way you'll get people who want to work with you, as is evidenced here by the Six of Swords. Will people cooperate with you in this week ahead? It looks like they will. For some of us who might be starting new jobs, you might be meeting new people, and it's a new environment, and it's exciting, and it's new, and you feel good about it. Or for those of us in our regular everyday work lives, people who you are willing to work cooperatively with are going to assist you and make things a lot smoother for you. Smooth sailing in the week ahead, leading to the potential for some gain, financial gain of some sort. It looks like things are looking up for you air signs this week. So good luck with that. We're going to move on to fire signs right now. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, let's see what's in store for us fire signs. One more shuffle. Your focus card for the week ahead, fire signs. Oh, it's the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands indicates to me that there will be the prospects of some good news coming. Good news in regards to maybe a business venture or an investment. Maybe some good news about an interview or the outcome of an interview. You might get an offer for a new job. It looks like something's a go. Something really good is a go for you, fire signs, this week. And I love, of course, the fire energy depicted by the Page of Wands. So how can you best focus for this week ahead? Hey, it's the Three of Pentacles. How about getting noticed? How about getting yourself noticed? If you're doing a job interview, lay it all out for those, for those prospective employers. Show them you really know your stuff. You have all these talents and abilities. Showcase your best work. And also, if you're like an artist or somebody like that, it was a portfolio, by all means, bring your best stuff. Show your best side of yourself. You are going to get noticed and recognized. Maybe some might get a promotion because of this. But this is the best way to prepare for something new coming your way. So what about other people? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Will your colleagues be helpful at all? Or will there be issues? Or maybe nothing at all, as evidenced by the Four of Swords upright. Wow. It's a really interesting card to get here in the age of COVID. I hope this does not mean that, some of your coworkers might come down with the virus. I would hate to see that, fire signs. But at any rate, it looks like there might be a little under the weather or recuperating, or maybe they've just got so much on their plate they really need to take a break and can't help you as much as you would like them to. So I wouldn't expect a lot from your coworkers this week. And as a matter of fact, maybe to get on their better side, you might want to lend them a hand. They may need your support in some way. And ultimately, will there be gains or losses, forward or backward movement for you, or no movement at all? Wow. Well, I've got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is upright. The Knight of Cups kind of indicates to me that it's going to be a happy ending to your week, fire signs, something that will give you great joy, something that will get those creative juices flowing. You're ending the week on a real high positive note emotionally, so I think it all looks good. Why don't we wrap this up and see where that leads us again here? Because right now it's starting with a very good beginning, good news coming your way about a job, investment, or a new project or goal. It's very, very positive. Some of us might be getting new jobs. Maybe some of us will be getting a step up the ladder, as evidenced by how you can best prepare for this focus this week. It's the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles indicates that you should showcase your best talents, highlight what you're best at, and as a student too, if you're working on special projects, I hope you're working on something that you really can shine in, something that you have already a lot of knowledge and background in. So this looks very, very positive. The only negative is with your coworkers this week, and I'm worried that maybe some of them will be under the weather. Some of them might be recuperating. You might have to help out, maybe do some double duty. It's possible that, that might be the case. So don't look to rely on them too much in this week ahead. But ultimately, by week's end, you're going to feel really good about yourself and where you're at and where things are. You're feeling like you're doing something that is emotionally fulfilling, and you couldn't feel better. So that's what I have for you, fire signs. Awesome. I should say for me too. All right. Well, it's getting a little hard to shuffle. I forgot to mention what deck I was using. So already I'm on the water signs here. But of course, Mr. O always puts up the deck. So I'm using the Spirit Within Tarot once again. I may shake it up once in a while, but I do like using this deck for my Material Matters readings. My producer is holding up Peculiar, our Halloween mascot. All right. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Here we go. Your focus card for the week ahead, water signs. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. It's the Ten of Wands, and it is reversed. That's just the way I like to see the Ten of Wands. I don't know about you water signs, but it seems to me your focus this week is about how can I make life a little easier for myself here at work or in what I'm doing, whatever it is, even in school. What can I do to, how can I better prepare for my assignments? Hello, by giving yourself enough time and using good time management techniques, students, to ease burdens a little bit, to not put yourself under undue stress. I think this week's focus is on how to make your work environment less stressful. So that's a good goal, water signs. Let me just say that right from the get-go. How can you best prepare for this focus this week? This is really interesting, water signs. We have the Fool here. And the Fool is telling me that you need to think outside the box a little bit. You need to think outside the box. Uh-oh, losing my cards. And come up with some creative solutions to this problem. It's like maybe you've been burdened with overwork or the feelings of overwork for some times. Maybe there's certain ways that you could rethink your routine, how you do things. We get into habits sometimes of this is how this is done. I have a procedure to follow. When we should be thinking, hey, if I change this up, maybe this will go faster. So you got to think of some of those creative techniques and ways to make your life a little bit easier. So what about your coworkers this week? Will they be helpful or hurtful, cooperative or uncooperative? Well, we've got the Two of Wands and it's reversed. So if you're in partnerships or if you're in collaborative teams, I would just say that maybe this is not a week to rely on others to help you to succeed. You might have to take the lead on some things because they may be floundering a little bit. They may need some guidance or your support. So also if you're management material out there, just realize you may have to support, the people under you and give them a little bit more guidance if they seem to be, how should I say this, if they seem to be all over the place and not really able to focus on what they're doing. And finally, ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all by week's end? Well, I think if you make some sound judgments this week and if you, apply that logical frame of mind, you can have sometimes water signs. You know what? Sometimes we have to get our emotions, water signs, out of it and really start using that logical brain, that logical side of us. And if you do that and make the proper decisions for yourself, I think you'll come out okay this week. Seems to me it's going to be like a pretty even keel week for you. So let's recap this again. We have the Ten of Wands and it's reversed, and so I think the focus this week is on how to make your life smoother, how to make things easier in whatever you're doing. How can I cut through the red tape, and not be so overburdened with process? Well, the Fool up right there indicates that the best way you can do that is by thinking outside the box. Don't be afraid to take a risk and do something a little bit different. Don't just, if you keep doing the same thing the same way, nothing's going to change. And so if it hasn't been easy to begin with, water signs, it's not going to get any easier by doing it the same old way. Others this week you may find are not doing that well either. They may be floundering. They may not be focused. They may not be focused on the goal. So I think that you have to more or less rely on yourselves this week and the types of decisions that you make, and also not getting emotional, trying to keep very emotionally stable. Keep your logical brain working on solutions, and you should do fine. So that's what I have for you, water signs, this week, and I wish you the best with that. All right. it's time to get dirty. No, I mean, it's time for the earth signs to play in the mud with the earth signs. Woohoo! Just being a little silly this Halloween. All right. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is for you. Okay, Earth signs, your focus for the week ahead. Well, Earth signs, you are focused on the prize, aren't you? You're focused on getting the things that you desire, your wish, your fondest goal, dream realized. Hold on a second. I forgot to take my drink during the water sign segment, which is probably why I'm dry. Okay. You're focused on your wish, dreams, goals, and desires. Hey, what could be better than that? Well, maybe attaining them. So let's see how that goes. So how can you best achieve this focus this week? Well, this is really interesting because it's the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is maybe indicating that you should be maybe doing this on your own. Maybe you need to have some quiet time, some alone time to formulate, these successful ideas, to bring something to a conclusion. Maybe you have to kind of shut yourself away, in an office, whatever, and work things out, do some meditation even. Well, how will others assist you this week? Will they be cooperative? Will there be conflict? How will networking go? Looks to me like your best bet is to look for somebody who is an expert or proficient in what it is you want to accomplish. Do you need to talk to a lawyer? Do you need to talk to a business planner? Do you need to talk to a counselor if you're in school? Do you need to talk to a financial analyst? Whatever it is, it seems to me you need to talk to somebody. Do you also need maybe to consult with a mentor, somebody on your, who knows what you do and can give you advice on how to do it better? This is interesting. This card is rearing again. Will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you Earth signs in the week ahead? Well, let's just say things will improve. There will be some improvement. It will seem as though burdens ease. It seems as though you're carrying a lighter load and that you feel better. So I don't know if you attain this wish by week's end that you're focused so strongly on, but I do know that you're going to feel as if you've got more smooth sailing here. So let me see. Let's start over. So with the Nine of Cups water earth signs, you have a focus on your wish this week. You're focusing really on how to attain your dreams, your goals, and your desires, or one that's really cherished for you. That's your focus. And how you achieve that focus is maybe you spend a little time away meditating or doing some research even. Whatever the case may be, you need some quiet, solitary moments to really think this through and how to accomplish this and how to achieve a successful conclusion. Others that may assist you this week are people who are more in a maybe supervisory or mentorship role, or somebody who is an expert in your area, the area that's important to your goals and wishes. Maybe there's somebody you need to consult, business or financial experts, a counselor if in school, or your instructor. And finally, by week's end, maybe because you are doing all of this, you will feel some of the stress and some of the burdens that you've been carrying ease. Maybe you start to feel like, this goal could happen. I think there you end the week on a much more positive note, and that's a good thing. I still think, though, you'll be working towards this goal by week's end, but the things will be looking up, and you will definitely be hopeful. So that's what I have for you, Earth signs. And I just want to say, don't forget, on Fridays, Mr. O releases his emotional exchanges, which gives the emotional outlook for the week ahead. It's as equally as important as the business and material outlook for sure. And also, you may want to check out some of our special videos on our page. And remember, TFT is open for business now. So you can get personal readings from us for cost. Just DM us on our Facebook, Twitter pages, or email us at tfttarotfortoday@gmail.com. A little bit of shameless self-promotion at the end there. And hopefully I will see you next week, same time, same place. Everybody, I hope you have a successful week ahead. Take care. So take care and goodbye for now.